think of Jinx as this late game champion, but hook into Chompers.
And wants to put pressure on him in. Now keep in mind, yeah, they're going to burn this TP. So Jizuke, does he stay to harass? And that means Speak is going to walk in. They're going to start with some damage, but can you ever get away? No, you're not. This is going to be first blood off the bat. 421 into the game. First blood, 400.
Should be EG's Rift Herald, so Danny is heading back down, but if they get eyes on him, TSM could potentially look to challenge here, and they are moving Gnar down, but without Mega, it's kind of a tough fight to take.
Here we go. 1,500 health, about to be on it. They pop the eye. Smite. A little early, but it's still going to come through. Rumble, ulti going to make that one happen. Svenskeren gets a kill on a Sword Art. Mini Gnar, Huni just going to die. And it's time to run away, TSM. That fight was never yours.
Yeah, that was a big over. As a win condition for this type of composition, you want to have ways to force your opponents to come into you, to circumvent your lack of engage. And Soul is one of the best ways to do that.
Yeah, looking good so far. It is going to be a fairly late dragon, honestly. 10.5 means they had better things to do. Certainly the bot lane was winning and gets his dash away. Mega Gnar going to land on the wall, so Huni going to find another slow, going to find some decent damage. Sidestep's not going to get away, and he may just die here. Impact has to burn the ulti. Mini Gnar is there, flashes, and he gets the hyper kill. But the turret, it doesn't have aggro or anything else. He's going to be easily claimed up. Nice job by Svenskeren to show up, but now what about round 2? Because Spica, you're in a 1v2. Ignar is showing up. You got to get away. The flash flay sets it up. The flash comes in time to get away from the hook.
Yeah, not too bad.
Smart in it is a real choice.
Absolutely. I agree completely. I think it is pretty superior. But they're trying to go for the dive here. 3-man top.
They find a slow, jumps in, puts the ulti on, but he's just getting dogpiled upon. Goodbye to Impact. TP comes for Jizuke only to catch 4 CS. Just not an
aggro, allowing them to finish, but EG is trying to punish here in mid lane. Should grab the tower.
Easy damage with Ignar. He has turret aggro as well, so got to be careful. Puts his own shield on, but now Power of Evil goes down. Danny flashes forward, and he's going to cleanse away the next stun. Zap going to land only on Sword as he takes that one up. Stays alive, burns a couple of summoners, but gets himself that kill. Mid lane turret gone as well, and Ignar wants a bit more. Equalizer shows up, plays him right back on. Let him get the kill. Danny off to a 2-0 start.
That is what you love to see from these young gun ADCs. Getting in there, getting aggressive. Danny, no fear, playing in the face of Power of Evil, and Spica knows he can take some down. Absolutely crushing through. They get 2 towers off that plus.
1,400 gold ahead of Lost's Tristana, and I'll be honest, Jinx scales better. Rocket Belt, Flash, ulti gonna come in for a slow. Now the Slicing Maelstrom to buy some time. Impact kicked backwards, jumping in. Lost finds the kill. In the meantime, Dragon was slain. How about the rest of the fight, though? Honestly, TSM going right back in with Sword Art. Good damage over the top from Victor. Nearly kills off Danny. The flash in, and Lost finds himself the shutdown. Finds you an AD carry who knows how to flash forward. Wild Turtle wishes he had that kind of support. And now it's time for the squad to run away. TSM find themselves a couple of kills. It goes 5-5, and they'll get their own turret kill.
Okay, both AD carries showed off a little bit here, going a little bit aggressive. Huni, the follow-up was looking nice too, but they couldn't actually, you know, the kind of more aggressive build. It is not more the sustain Conqueror Rumble. He's going Dark Harvest, he's going Night Harvester, so he is going more that kind of bursty style, which is what we are usually seeing at MSI, and kind of not the more New Age Rumble that we were watching.
Pack walks up and says no, but he gets the Buster shot out crucially, and that might mean the go button. Mega Gnar gonna maybe soul the man in the side lane, pull him back over. Already they have one shot. Lucian, TSM up to a great start. Svenskeren runs him down though. Rumble looking pretty good. Chasing PoE as well. Kites it out, takes the half of the laser, and gotta be careful now. He's in front of the turret. Now the stun towards Lord.
Danny's still alive.
And Svenskeren's still alive as well. Danny flashed on, chased out by Udyr. Both these junglers putting on heroics as it's Spica's turn to show up what he can do. And indeed, who cares about less golden XP in the jungle? Both of these players are putting their teams on their backs.
Oh, they're playing so well here. And it will be TSM off the back of that, being able to grab this dress. Spot it now.
Okay. Impact getting chased out, though. Has to burn Slicing Maelstrom. Huni's going to wait it out. Nice ulti timing. Slams him into the wall. That is going to look bad for Impact. Who exactly countered whom? Because Huni just locks the man. Who's the better ex-SKT top laner? Maybe it's Huni in this game. He's crushing the man. 1-5-4 is not the look you want for your top laner here. As EG... well, they're going to walk in anyway because they know Baron's a threat, but the chain stun, poor Rumble just can't do a whole lot of anything. A nice root on a Sword Art, has to jump away. The flash to safety, Svenskeren jumps on, PoE knocks him down, no problem, and it's time to run away. But Danny can deal good damage. The problem is he has no front line. They've all died. Huni flash to safety, no problem. Out they go. Rocket not going to find a kill either.
Yeah, he couldn't get that first reset. Danny was close to taking over that fight, but the TSM members, as they got low, all took turns flashing back. 4 flashes expended. But with Impact dying on that top side, he is about to respawn. Unfortunately, he has no ulti. So even if you TP in, there's not much to get done here. They are going to make the call to contest. But Jizuke going to be caught face checking.
Swordart going to stun up Jizuke, going to jump backwards. He's got Lost on top of him. That's a kill, but now we've got Kennen here again. Impact does not have the ult, though. It fruitlessly didn't save his life, so now it's on cooldown for what could have been a double kill. And that means he will not stop the bear, and that means TSM get this one easy.
Yeah, TSM taking over. EG's grasp on this game has been slipping and slipping. And now they have fully lost control over this one. Impact going to try to take down the Dragon, get something back. With Svenskeren there, they will claim it, so they will push themselves to Soul Point. But EG, we're 4,000 gold ahead. They're now 2K behind. And there are so many towers on the map ripe for the picking here with the Baron buff over on that TSM side. You can expect to see 3-4 towers really falling down, and TSM creating a massive gold lead over these next couple minutes that is going to get Power Eagle past his 3-item spike.
One for himself in a few minutes, but now that ulti's going to find PoE. He can burn his Zonias, and he's got so much damage. Actually, Jizuke has to flash away from Victor, but he still trades one back. So at least Power Eagle gets his life, but Gnar also dead.
Yeah, Impact just got a solo kill on Huni. Caught him in mini, takes him down, getting one back, but lost. Cracking the base on the top side. No one is basing from EG. They're saying, all right, we're down to trade. Let's keep going. But Lost can continue pushing forward here as well. Is EG just going to go for the win?
They need some wave clear. They need someone for wave clear. Lost is saying, okay, I'm going for the Nexus.
It's
and
too
yes,
late.
The minions are gone. Spica has stopped some of the recalls. He's stopped the base push as well, so the turrets are falling. Does a single recall even go off? No, EG are lost on the wrong side of the map. They need one to find their way into the base, but Lost has found the victory.
Oh my God. EG miscalculated there. They get the kills, but Lost is in Tristana with the Baroned up minions there. He continues the push. EG wanted to trade, but you don't have the... If that is the case, you're very physical damage heavy, you are low on DPS to deal with these frontliners. Therefore, you pretty much got to snowball the game.
Yeah, but hey, you picked Xin Zhao. Like, if there's a champion who's snowballed...
Soligo is behind him, so this would be a 3-man play here. Going to be tough to outplay.
Soligo is walking up. Here we go, 3v1. There's the stun. Fake God has aggro, slams into the skies, doesn't even have to flash. It's effortless, but watch out because Palafox is here. Palafox cannot find Fake God. The flash gets him away. He's going to stay alive. A clean dive. Dignitas off to a great start.
That was really nicely done.
Dardoch poached from lanes as he helped out, but certainly, again, more getting done there on Dardoch's side. But with the bot pressure, they're starting on the first Drake. Mountain, the slowest of the 4 to kill, but it's not going to change much of anything. Palafox going to mark Soligo. Maybe attack the ward, but now the squad is coming around, so it turns out that maybe they don't get it. They have taken Settle Johnson right back into the team. Big damage right now. The second dunk coming around, they're still fighting for it now. That is going to be Johnson falling. Dardoch finds a double kill. The Rumble just showing up and winning the fights by himself.
Oh, I mean, the farm advantage showing through. Dardoch hit 6 before he came down. Jose Diota is still 5. You take that fight, and he got the perfect equalizer across everyone. They get all the kills. They'll get the Dragon. And this game feels like it's getting out of control very fast here for FlyQuest.
But they've got to make something happen.
Pretty good damage here. Faker trying to set up Licorice, who's down to 300 health, has to ult to get away, but the equalizer's right on top, and he's got nowhere to go. Maybe 2 as they try to shoot back now. After at 300 health, chugs a potion, but be careful. Okay, stun's going to be only a slow. They want to block the Qs. Good flay backwards to jump in for Ezreal. The snipe going to come across, traded 1 for 1, but now Neo, his days are numbered. I'm sorry, you are not the one. Taking down Jose Diota, Agent Smith.
As Dardoch is extremely strong, but I mean, Dardoch is here. He's up 2 levels. He has equalizers.
All right,
go
next
bad.
try. How good's the engage going to look? Equalizer over the top. They've just locked down poor Dreams. He's not tanky enough, and it's time for Fake God to show up as well. Flashes in, doesn't find much. A quick root is going to lock out the rest of the squad. They got to disengage for that one, but it doesn't mean a whole lot else. I think we tried some heroics. Jose Diota wanted to go for an ulti to maybe knock him in. Doesn't find much more with that one. Still, though, 1-0, a great start. And now with Herald Summit, it's going to be even more gold to Dignitas.
Yep, and they can't really even get a punish. Licorice is actually going to TP down here, but I don't think they're going to be able to get anything from it. And Dardoch just read the play. Okay, well.
Goes in for the kick, going to find a lot of CC. Dardoch gets the stopwatch, though, buys a lot of time. Is the re-engage going to be any good? This time it's actually pretty relevant and just gets kicked right back out. The shield is on. Goodbye, Jose Dioto. Flashes, but Set is here. Flexes for good measure, poses for the world, and then punch them to get the kill. No problem there. Palafox does even have a good way in. He's going to go for the suplex, pushes in one, so they go gets the shield, though, and it just means nothing. They've got not enough damage. The arrow's solid, it lands, but they're too healthy.
Yeah, Dignitas has 3 members of very low health, but FlyQuest unable to get anything there. Bad goes to worse. Dardoch just had the perfect read on the play, right?
We know it's going to push. 4v1. Fake God, your days are numbered, so he goes in for the engage to go fight Licorice. Says, if you want to chase me down, go through my turret. So they do. Q's going to land. Ezreal, yeah, you can't chase this one anymore, Lee Sin. And now Fake God plays it right. He plays it right. He goes through the team. He's going to find Johnson. That could be a little bit scary. Is it going to be enough damage? Varus gets a big snipe, but he's going to be stunned up and hit back. The cleanse comes across, and they knock him down. Rocket Belt finds the kill. He's unstoppable. Fake God did everything he could and makes it a 1-for-1.
Nicely done. They do at least get the 1-for-1. Dardoch does not decide to commit.
He's going to find Johnson. That could be a little bit scary. Is it going to be enough damage? Varus gets a big snipe, but he's going to be stunned up and hit back. The cleanse comes across, and they knock him down. Rocket Belt finds the kill. He's unstoppable. Fake God did everything he could and makes it a 1-for-1.
Nicely done. They do at least get the 1-for-1. Dardoch does not decide to commit forward into that. Doesn't want to drop the... Dardoch is cracked as he is, Jack. True. All right. Just going for the counter jungle now. And I mean, Jose Dioto is just kind of falling further and further behind. You know, Dardoch closing in on a 3-level lead. Licorice going for a play, but will they have the follow-up?
They might not. They're going to have him dying, though. He's going to fall. No low up. But now the re-engage means they're just dead again. Yep, they're getting chased down. He's got to flay backward, but the flash stun is there. A double kill. Dardoch's on, I think, 6 or 7 kills at this point. Really cannot be stopped.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, because every kill you get, all right, it's, baseline 450, 300 for the kill, 150 for the assist, and then, okay, can you add up any more? It's, plus 700 for the shutdown, okay, so 1150 if you kill Dardoch. It's, 600 if you kill off Soligo. It's 600 if you kill off Neo. Okay, hey, you get all 3 of those? All right, you've got like a third of the gold lead back. So cool. Much done. Oftentimes these mid to late game situations, and that is a Thresh spotted by a Rumble, spotted by a Leona, and you're just dead. You're just getting burned down. The stun is enough. Sidestep Solar Flare, but has to flash out his own jungle. Jose Dioto
over the wall and then maybe get some sort of a miracle steal, because that's kind of what you're looking for.
Bit of vision. Palafox grabs Rumble ulti, pops it to go for the damage inside the pit, gets dunked right back in. That's a kill picked up right now for Dignitas. But what about the chance at a smite steal? Jose Dioto can always W the Baron and then E to it. Flash is not needed, but if he's dead, he can't steal a Baron. Has to pop the ult to get away, and Dig just goes for the kills instead. Dig Baron is going to find themselves 2-1. They get the Baron at the end because they kept Dardoch in the pit and made sure it happened. 16-4 in kills. Red Bull Baron picked up. Dignitas yet. Wait for the next wave. Now it's there. They know it's going to be there. It's okay. Turret number 1 claimed. Check that one off the list. Okay. Turret score is 5. Next up. All right. Bit of damage elsewhere. We get a Silas split pushing. Going to find FlyQuest's first turret of the games. They get 1 objective now on their side of the map. Licorice obviously can't fight Soligo. Now it's time for the inhibitor turret. Now to some of this, FlyQuest kind of have to give these away. You're probably never defending those turrets anyway, so why even bother?
But they want the Nexus.
But yes, the Nexus is the play. Equalizer comes in, decent damage, but Johnson's going to stay alive, and now the real defense begins. And it's enough to just say, okay, we will in fact keep our Nexus. That's not going to do much more.
Ooh, Licorice. Does he look for the hero play here? Maybe some sort of a kick, but not going to be able to find the angle. Is spotted out, pushed back, and
Soligo's pushing mid.
Yeah, Soligo's already pushing mid, so they're going to be able to just come over here and look for this next inhibitor. And you can see how quick the equalizer cooldown is. It's already more than half the way done, right? So by the time they're actually threatening for this inhibitor, Dardoch might have it back, and then you just drop it one more time.
Hook. This might be the attempt. Zhonya's going to be popped. Equalizer over the top. Can they take the fight? A snipe comes in, but he's just a little bit too far ahead. There isn't enough gold to flash.
So now you just walk up, you drop the long-range equalizer, you push for this mid inhib here and try to kind of secure game-ending damage potentially.
Zidioto down to about 1/4 HP. They still
dragon.
have not yet gotten the turret itself. Equalizer not going to be cast just yet. They get the first stun. Ulti in for Sinjao. Fake Out finds a kill. It's traded back though. Top laner's dead. Palafox flashes after Azonius. True Shot Barrage not going to kill. And as Baron times out, indeed, FlyQuest do defend the mid lane. But only for now, because Dignitas don't care about Dragon. They want to take the base. They're going to knock down this turret. Johnson forced to flash away. Soligo still on the chase, flashes in for a small stun, and it's enough damage for Neo to claim it. So they're ready to keep on going. Dragon Soul not required just yet. Claim the inhibitor instead.
They got a little bit greedy. Dark with TP here.
He wants to find someone greedy. The sweeper is pretty intricately timed, but it's enough to find 1,000 gold shutdown. Leon ult means pretty much nothing. Aphromoo gonna have a friend coming around as Soligo shows up. Palafox with a big heal, and now he's got reinforcements. Lee Sin has rejoined the fight. So is it going to be enough? Big shield for Soligo, and now the stun's gonna miss yet again. Palafox still in the mix, has plenty of mana, but he's gonna start running away. Aphromoo a bit low, but he is not the ideal target. Palafox gets a shield, jumps back to his squad, but one punch will kill him. Man doesn't quite get it. Sidesteps, Dreams runs away, but Neo's gonna take him down and turn him into nightmares. Palafox gonna dodge away, will not be shock blasted to death, but at the end of the day, it is still only the one kill for FlyQuest, and the Dragon will still go the way of Dignitas.
Yeah, some heroics coming through there from Palafox, but at a certain point, you're just too far behind. Smack them over the head with the wall. Take them.
And TP right over the top with Equalizer there. How good are the stuns going to be? Atlantic gets one to safety, but the suplex backwards means it's lights out for Jose Diodo. A rampage for Neo in the chase on a Johnson. A great cleanse, but it's not going to be enough. Neo finds a double. Fake God gets the third. Licorice catches part of the wave, but it's too tanky. He's got to run away. Dardox on the chase. Gonna go back to fighting the top laner, and now it's time to end the game. 2 cannot defend against 5. I've seen this before. Every Dignitas game, it's always the 5 who do it better. Dignitas gonna find themselves their 13th win, the second most in the LCS so far. Congratulations, Dignitas yet again on top.
Looking good. Starting off summer, they had a hot start in spring. They're having a pretty hot start here in summer. Of course, we will have to see, can they maintain this pace as they start to really face off against some of these difficult teams. But the early game, fantastic from Dignitas. I like the look from them. Soligo really was effective on the set. That early roam towards the top side set the pace of the game.
Yeah.
The fact that the Jace was
Force or Kraken Slayer, and he's going to go probably for a Rage Blade, and he's going to
I think it makes sense.
burn things down, because what are you accomplishing being like the only poke champ on your team otherwise?
Yeah, I mean, you're hoping for some Karma poke too, I guess, but I agree. I mean, the thing is, like, I think that makes sense, but no one ever does it in pro. It's poke every time in pro. And so even when I think, hey, this is an on-hit Varus game, it's almost always just poke lethality. So we will see if FBI does want to mix it up. You know, generally you can tell immediately just with the runes, right? If it's lethal tempo, then you are going to get that on. That closer is doing because he is playing Nidalee. Yes, it is faster, but he didn't waste a lot of time. He could still go into the 6 camp clear. Fudge?
Oh, is he just going to die? That hop is perfect. He's gone.
Now.
Yeah, no flash. First blood the someday fans were waiting for. It's why the karma goes mid. This man's meant to carry. I love it. But thank you. That is a good thumbs up.
We'll allow him to have a shot at trying to really kind of snowball a little bit.
Malaga moving towards his jungler, though, as the flash comes in for Perks. There's a Sinjao right there. Didn't know it. Didn't assume he was on bottom scuttle, and Closer found himself a kill. Blabber gets right back out. But 100 Thieves, 2-0.
Yeah, this is a huge
down, getting rid of some of the vision, and yeah, Huhi and FBI have to play a bit more defensively. Perks gonna be found out. We know he flashes, has the ulti. Javelin gonna land, big stun, and he's on the way out. Huhi there, Blabber, Vulcan as well, down to 400 health. As Renekton gets a big heal, but now he has been surrounded. There's just too many of them. Huhi makes sure to not steal the kill in case it was gonna be too late. Finally, Closer and they trade that one just fine. Closer gets a big chunk down on the Perks. Ulti list right now, just gonna get run down. That Karma turns out.
It's been a struggle. You know, they're down 25 CS. Like, Cloud9 is getting slammed straight up. You know, all 3 lanes are losing, and you have a Nidalee, so it's not like you're really saying, all right, well, we'll just play for late. You've got to get things going. I think this is...
He can come down and really turn a fight. Here we go, Huhi front lining, puts the ulti on, big shield, takes absolutely no damage. The re-engage, yeah, they just happen to take the fight because Vulcan started it, and it's gonna be 100 Thieves to end it. They've picked up one, they picked up two. Huhi gets a kill for his work, and Someday indeed gets
Someday just got so much gold at the top side while you lost on the engaged bot side, and I've just got a question. Throwing out the spear when the stuns land, it's not going to be enough. They're trying to go for a pick here on Someday, but Closer is here as well.
It's good damage from Fudge, but how about the reinforcements? Blabber is here, Someday's kiting, takes to the Q. Flash comes in and they get that kill. So there's one picked up. Now Perks wants to set up the rest, but he cannot get the rest. Cloud9 still fighting for the wards because, well, they've actually brought the entire team down. No one's pushing in top lane. They're not playing for a cross-map play. They're playing for the 5-on-5, but here comes the push in for 100 Thieves. Closer gonna flash in to look for the knockup, gets one. That is Vulcan attack, but he jumps back away. Meganar, though, sets up Vulcan, gets into safety, and King has knocked down Abadaga. And now Closer's on the way out. FBI trades one back. It's a 4v4, and it's gonna be Nidalee going 1-for-1 again. Looks like overall, though, 3 kills for 100 Thieves. Only 2 deaths, so it's a victory, unless you count shutdowns. Vulcan just lived the flash! Q! Huhi gonna claim it in the end. 4 kills to 2.
Yeah, Cloud9 decide they have got to risk it. They take the team fight. King got into the backline, assassinates the Karma, but they don't quite have enough damage to follow through. Concerned about actually stacking this up, and instead, looking for Vulcan again. He's got no flash. You're dead.
Yeah, Vulcan slowed up, stunned up, rooted in place again. Snipe comes across from the Varus. And Vulcan, they even forced the Braum ult out. They finally attacked the Blast Plant. There we go. FBI 5-0-2, unstoppable. Cloud9 are able to grab this dragon. As you mentioned, yeah, the soul stacking is going to be super late if it happens at all. And hey, an objective picked up for the C9 side, sidestep by King.
I wonder if it's even intentional. You know, it almost seems like they're just neglecting the dragon because they don't want even a potential of like a soul or an elder this game, or Cloud9 maybe has that as a comeback mechanic. So it is kind of interesting because it feels like they easily can contest here a bit, but Closer just kind of running forward, feeling so confident he wants any fight.
All right, walking in, pretty good damage right now, and it's just Vulcan running away. Now, as Shrelia's pop, they disengage. Perks showing up, and so is Someday. Meganar, full bar. Perks can't zone him out. They've already picked up a single kill. Meganar ulti gonna miss, but Perks, what can he do except walk away? Tries to get back in. Just movement speed. 2 legs gets away from the Malphite ulti. It's time to run away, and it's time for Thieves to sit right where they are and go after Baron.
Yeah, the Karma speed up's there enough because it was a long-range Malphite ulti that Fudge was looking for. He didn't quite have his flash, I believe. 100 Thieves get the kills with no jungle available. There's no chance at contesting this, so 100 Thieves gonna grab the Baron for themselves. This game is an absolute stomp here. You can just see how confident they are. It's just a 3-man squad. Karma, Braum, as well as the Xin, just looking for any fight they can find. Perks comes in on the TP, so they start to back off. And they do a good job of actually kiting up and away from the TP. Fudge is also down on that bottom side, so it's hard for him to get access. And then once they kind of reestablish their battle lines, they have Closer in the front, Someday zoning, they move the carries forward. Fudge now looking for it, barely doesn't touch FBI. That was so close, actually, to grabbing him. But to be honest with you, I don't even think it would have mattered, right? Like, this isn't an AP Malphite. He's not going to 100-0 this Varus who has Karma behind him. And there was no real ability for Cloud9 to pile in and get a kill even
King
afterwards.
King ults in, and it's probably not enough.
Yeah, I mean, I think you probably just die instantly if you ult in.
I don't disagree.
So it's pretty tough, and 100 Thieves on potentially the death march here. They have the Baron buff, they have a 10k gold lead nearly, and now they have the Rift Herald to boot. So do they just keep going? Perks just now returning to base. They know they can't defend the inhib, so it's just how much do they go for?
Jump, stride breaker, ult backwards. A flash keeps Blabber alive, but not exactly safe as down that goes. Just have no problem stopping the Herald from crashing into the Nexus turrets. Indeed, that's going to be the case. But mid is broken in under 23 minutes. Next dragon spawns a minute and a half. Red Bull Baron still on for a minute 40. And oh, look, there's a red buff to steal. That feels great. Yeah, please, I'll take that. No problem. Krugs too? No, maybe not, but bot lane tier 2 can be up. Sure, we'll claim this one instead.
Yeah. The wave is there, perfectly timed out. You can see this, even the stopwatch in FBI, and he still has both his summoners. Neither were committed. And you pretty much have to kill this guy, right? So it's going to be very difficult. There's Sterix on both the frontliners. There's a Karma buffing them up. There's Locket shields as well. Like, it's so hard to imagine the world in which you get a burst kill and win this fight. So 100 Thieves pushing forward here, poking them down. Half the health off of Blabber there from FBI.
Good Gnar. Zonya spies time for one. Blabber not going to be stunned. The W's too early, but Sinjao dives right back in. Ult for closer, make sure they get one, and the second one comes down as well. Vulcan with flash, with ult, not able to cast them in time to stay alive. 2 inhibitors down already. Waiting for the next wave now. Siege the game, end it in the 5v3. That's the goal for 100 Thieves right now, was they collect the bottom wave. They look for a bit of Q poke. That doesn't mean a whole lot in the Fudge, but he's the only guy with any meaningful armor there. Shields come back in. Closer wants up. Big damage coming out of Perch, but he gets the heal yet again. Stays alive. Thank you, Gore Drinker. And still, Fudge just cannot put out enough threat in the 3v5. The push forward. Flash getting away from the arrow, but there's still more damage coming across. Recalls come in. The respawns come in. And maybe there is a chance. The Nexus turrets are gone, but King is onto the back line. FBI will drop, but does not flash away properly from the ult, and they will trade back 2. Make it a third. They are still going. 100 Thieves going to knock down Malphite as well as Mega Gnar crunches in for the 4th kill of the fight. 19-4. It wasn't even close. 100 Thieves slaughter Cloud9.
Big bounce back game there for 100 Thieves. They crushed them in this one. Really well played, creating massive advantages early on. Individual outplays. We saw the solo kill on the top side. We saw just straight up way better laning in the 2v2 on the bottom side. They were able to punish Perks every time he tried to.
Today, you need something else that can work alongside it. Leona should be that pick that allows you not only to set up for the Rumble Ultimate, but then to give space for those AD carries. So great draft, I think, from Team Liquid.
Yeah, I think the GPO laid over the top as well. Lots of big zones you can create to kind of give space to Jensen and Tactical. But CoreJJ's made a big roam up, but so is Smoothie. It's going to be brutal there. Jensen goes in. What a flash from Santorin. The overheat is there. The damage is good. And Smoothie will be offered up for first blood as Santorin will get it. And level 6 could not come at a better time as Broxah will be forced to flash.
That was rough. Smoothie thought he was a...
Maximum punish attempted. POB roaming in with the TP. Tactical going to be the target. Stun is there. The lockup's so easy, and that's going to be such a gift as POB grabs the kill.
Yeah, nice identifying there.
Santorin, we're going to continue. Broxah, oh, drilled by CoreJJ. Zenith played as Santorin. Gets the harpoons landing, and Broxah will be punished. That is so cheeky, Raz.
Yeah, they don't go back to base. He definitely thought he was in the...
Yeah. Does have to finish re-clearing the rest of his map, so going to be delayed on whatever take they want, but might just be like re-hitting top lane here. Finn kind of has to play aggressive here. Like Fiora, as you mentioned, is Jenkins going to get ultied up, but Santorin already making a good flash there. The equalizer's down, and Finn is going to be burnt to a crisp. Now Broxah just has to run away.
Yeah, the tip of the equalizer there is still enough damage. Santorin coming in at the perfect...
As I believe the bottom side play will dissipate, but that is not true here in the jungle. Broxah and Pobelta, they found Santorin. They're going to hijack the Rift Herald.
Wow.
And that is so key for CLG.
That's a rough one. Yeah, there's not a lot of... And that's the problem with a Nidalee and a Gwen. There's no CC to keep you down, so if he wants to leave, he's going to leave.
4 hours, and Jenkins is a bit sick of it. Might have to turn the music down.
Smoothie
and Broxah coming in hot on the top side. The barrel not enough just yet, but Jenkins, he's going to cut it out as best he can. The flash is there, but Smoothie will find the pole and even the kill for himself at the end of it all.
The patience from Smoothie there to say, I know you will use flash. I know you're going to try and outplay it. He waits for it, then uses the headbutt pulverize. So great job for him. And it finally pays off for CLG there.
Much needed gold for Gwen as well, as Finn will get that first tower bonus goal, but it's 2 towers by the looks of things.
Still doesn't pay off. Team Liquid still getting more gold across the map. Denying the bot lane wave there too. Smart from Jensen here.
It was a very expensive movie, so it makes sense that CLG getting the wrong end of the economics. As Jensen actually he's maximizing the damage here.
Yeah.
Just letting all the minions die into the tower. We'll collect it, of course, at the end of it.
Oh, Jenkins matchup. I realize anyone that's going to talk about
yes.
2 players is going to be an issue. Good luck in a team fight, by the way.
Thanks.
But yeah, every lane has been well protected, and they're generating natural leads.
All right, so once again, CLG do get the Herald, but it's 2 Drakes for Team Liquid. So CLG, again, as you mentioned, Razzo,
on the side lane that she can 1v2 depending on
what
the
about
champions.
1v4?
Not happening.
Yeah,
Good luck.
Finn and Smoothie going to be in trouble. TP's coming in as well. The gang's all here. Finn trying to make it happen against Jenkins. My goodness, this champion Santorin going to save the top laner once again. But Jensen ever the demolitionist. Again, just denying off waves, shooting the towers down. That's 3 now for Liquid.
Another thing that we talked about, I think, yesterday for Team Liquid is just that they're great at playing towards their side lanes. a lot of that was the benefit of having Alfari, but they're doing a great job with Jenkins. CLG doesn't want to give Soul Point away. Team Liquid feels strong enough to fight for this one. And I think they feel incentivized to do it before Gwen gets out of control.
All right, well, Core JJ, do you have the ulti ready to go? Can't see anyone yet, though. That's the big problem here. Is Team Liquid will now spot the Dragon being taken. Can't find Ali either. Smoothie's turned off that ward, so they could maybe think he's in a wraparound spot, as Pobelter has found a massive flank. Thank you, Raz.
I think Jensen's done a great job in recognizing where Pobelter's coming from.
Found him. Gale Force is out of there. Ooh! Buster shots him out of the Varus ulti. That's not the combo you want to see as the Q's lining up. Just take the Dragon, buddy. Oh, Smoothie finds 3 with the knock-up. But the damage is firing back there as Tactical's taking him out. Now Santorin, get the hell out of there as Finn's going to be diving in. Ulti's out, but it's not enough as a GP ulti in that choke is beautiful. And Team Liquid, they're just going to keep on kiting.
Yeah, that was a great understanding from CLG that, hey, you're in a small corridor. We could take this fight. And even then, like, the Jhin, Wild Turtle, opening up the ulti and pushing them back so they can't much on that one. Who gets the Dragon here? CLG does. So great, now pushes the timer a little bit more for Team Liquid to making Soul their win condition.
Big barrels and ulti. So Jensen is definitely team fight ready. Team Liquid should feel comfy. Starting something up. Tactical's just destroying poor Smoothie here. Release as well. Flash Q's in. Tactical is going to find the solo.
That's a tactical news.
Score JJ. Hold that thought as Wild Turtle's going to have to Gale Force flash out of there, but the slow is good onto Smoothie. Shirley's been popped. Jensen going nuts over the top, but Smoothie finds 2 with a Pulverize. Now the reset's coming in as 2 TPs will join the foray. Pobelter in the perfect spot to maybe make it happen as Gwen damage is ripping through the rest of Team Liquid. Please kill somebody as Finn. Yes, we'll find it, and there's 2 as CLG will claim the second.
What a great angle there from Finn. Team Liquid patient gaming compared to their last game. I think that's been the big takeaway, is that they were pushing very quickly for fights, very impatient. But honestly, if you have Gwen that's just on side lane, has an
trade of CLG as Smoothie again hold that thought as Jensen. Oh no! Smoothie tries to go back in, but Tactical just takes his head off. And now Jensen's getting in there. Double kill out of Tactical there. The 80 carries are going up as Finn in the midst is trying to do what he can. Pobelter looking to make it happen. Oh my goodness, Gwen finds 1, but the shutdown is there. The more kills should be streaming through as well as Broxer is going to have to face off against Jenkins. Pobelter not so lucky, will be slain by Santorin. And that spear is good. A critical.
Straight with a great comeback there. Is he going to get the kill on
Jenkins,
Broxer?
get in there, buddy. Zoning out the enemy jungler. Smoothie's rolling in there, but Jenkins knows all he has to do is delay this needly there, and Jenkins is just going to keep going. He's dancing around. He's getting the Qs on. This looks a little bit dicey, but Jenkins is not done. 1v2 them, my man. You can do it. Jenkins getting in there as Broxer will be forced away. Is he going to barrel him over the wall? Jensen solo finishing Baron because Core JJ's run out of health. It's an absolute festival, Raz, as the Baron will go over to Team Liquid. Core JJ, please do not slay yourself. Right as I say it, Jensen gets the Baron.
The ultimate support. My life for hire. He does a lot for him there. But yeah, I mean, Jenkins, the power play, Wild Turtle. So they tried once again. Were able to get the job done. Now they're looking for Pobelter.
Yeah, Pobelter on the sideline. He knew something was up, but there's nothing he can really do about it. Jensen's going to make it happen. Gale Force is in to finish off the kill as Team Liquid with 4 people in the Baron buff will smash down this top tier 2.
Now you got a base. You got to defend your inhibitor in the top side of the map. Gwen knowing that she wanted to wait for the wave so she can take at least trade on the other side. But this is going to be an inhibitor take, maybe more if she doesn't respond. Here she is.
Oh, Team Liquid again, just so good at finding the moment to exploit and just taking that lead and running with it. Tactical eats the spear from Broxer. Certainly not recommended.
It's CLG that has to draw the line in the sand somewhere. So just come and take us. Team Liquid doing a great job. I mean, they have a double AD carry comp, so they can just chip at these inhibitors. They're going to back away now after taking this one, but CLG, they're in a dire position. Here it is.
Whoa, Nidalee trap TP. Love it from CLG.
Double TP.
2 of them. Finn's in there as well. There's the ulti out. Santorin, they're going golden at a decent time, but Smoothie trying to find the angle. Clips 2 there after the flash from Santorin. But the damage is not quite enough here. It's just Jenkins and Jensen making it happen. Jensen leaping in there, taking out POB. Tactical finds a snipe in onto Finn's Gwen. And Team Liquid, they're going to roll in and finish off this Nexus. There is nothing left for CLG.
They tried, but you're walking into a barrel and a half.
Oh, goodness. Jensen taking no prisoners. 3-0-9. Not the secret agent today, but making it look awfully good as Team Liquid are going to bounce back after their close loss yesterday.
Is he
and
dead?
take out CLG. Broxah just one final goodbye in the Zhonyas as Team Liquid claim the Nexus.
What a bounce back for Team Liquid. A lot of people out there, a lot of Team Liquid fans, were wondering what was going to happen. You lost your best player, the king of the top lane in Alfari. But I think that is an amazing day.
Get excited. Xerxes can create a very big zone of pressure as the Rumble. But yeah, as soon as the things start falling down, they're going to fall over real quick if IMT can't figure out the texture of the team fight.
To talk about the Syndra a little bit, I know a lot of people have been wondering about the Syndra pick because it feels a little out of meta now. But I think it's still great into AD mids specifically.
That means this Crab is going to be tricky to defend for Iconic. As Xerxes once again is at it. No smite for Iconic either. It's a tragedy. And now Revenge is going in again. He's in a 1v2. Pulls them both in. Revenge makes it happen as Xerxes finds the first blood. And you can't keep feeding Rumble. Kills, man. Xerxes looking for the second. Not going to grab it, but he's going to get the Scuttle Crab instead.
This is a sad game for Iconic. That just means that Golden Guardians have to be aware that you have now IMT pressure top lane, IMT pressure bot lane. They can really get away with a lot.
Yeah, really just is mid that has a little bit of presence for Golden Guardians. Blazel is a little bit ahead in CS.
Yeah.
Does have the push pretty consistently, which is good. So
really does. Looks like Iconic setting up here. They don't have TP in either lanes here, so it's just going to be these three members.
They've cut off Thresh as well, and Iconic's actually completely zoned Destiny off. TP's not there either, so they're just going to go for it. They're Chime looking for the kill. Raze is going to click the Lantern out of there, but the hook is good, and Stix's going all in for Raze in the back line. Gets exhausted. There's the flash in. What a flay out of Destiny, but Iconic will at least get one.
Nice. Really well done. Golden Guardians felt like they needed to extend Tempest E, and so it's like it's really tough, but Solo here is just being pummeled, and yeah, now Destiny's actually the whole crew's here.
Yeah, Solo going to have to get out, but flash is enough. Good hook attempt from Destiny, but not quite enough to make it happen here. Chime, they're looking for the re-engage. It's a 2v4 though, and Chime just a little too far forward. It's going to be picked off by Xerxes.
Yeah! That play out top lane, but it's just going to be Raze and Destiny. Oh, where are we sending that one?
Whee!
Oh, they were trying to steal, I think. Yeah, they're probably trying to steal the dragon. But my point was that they're just going to park Raze and Destiny in front of a turret.
Oh,
I don't know why he's still there.
Into the chomp as Solo kicks him out of the way, gets over the wall, but Insanity's going to flash on top of him. And now Raze is there, the two ADs won't stop chasing, and Solo is going to be picked off by the other.
Guardian's play is, and so knowing that Stixay was trying to take bottom lane turrets, oh no, Revenge sees his next target.
Nice angle here from Revenge to Blaze Olive. Oh, the Stride Breaker just clipped him over the wall. We don't go because that's not how it works, but Revenge gets a very well-deserved kill.
There it is. I mean, this is just map presence and a great understanding from Revenge and Destiny working together. You saw the message from a fan who was excited to see Destiny on Hook Champion, and
it goes from, oh, I'm hanging out on your screen, till you got dunked into my team very swiftly as Raze is going to finish off the third tower there for IMT and get a bit of gold for the side. Blaze Olive again working on something here in the side lane. Hasn't shopped in a while either, as Insanity also taking out more towers there. Gets 4 now on the Immortal side.
So this is a good reaction and a response from Golden Guardians to trade.
Iconic, oh goodness.
Here we go.
Incoming dunk. Zenith Blade's going to go wide. Solo's here as well, though 3v1 for second to get kicked his way out of there. And not enough as Iconic will get the kill.
All right, man down there. And IMT
doing a really good job of recognizing that and keeping the wave pushed in the other direction. So Immortals will get the Dragon. They'll collect their second for themselves and defend the other side as that Herald is trying to get the back door.
Behind enemy line.
That charge isn't enough though, Shelly! Probably running out, actually.
Yeah. You can do what you want with that one. I mean,
unfortunately for IMT, they're just glued together here. There's the suplex out of Revenge, and a Blaze Olive will just get ripped to pieces.
Yeah, we had God mode there. We could see everything in the jungle. They just
Iconic, it's bait! It's so much bait! Iconic gets himself flayed, put into the box by Destiny, and taken down as Raze. Getting awfully excited here in the top tier 2 as Immortals will take yet another tower.
What's been happening over there in the IMT camp? Is it Kyoto Academy? What's going on in there? They have been leveling up, and they just feel so damn confident around their vision.
Yeah, the vision has been the real thing that's killing Golden Guardians. IMT going to play for this third dragon in about 1:30. But again, anything they do on the side, oh, Stixay making the play. I love the enthusiasm, but Insanity going to turn it back around. Stixay forced to flash. Destiny finds the hook once again. A Raze with Xerxes just blowing up the rest of Golden Guardians, and now Revenge. He's about to do it again. He's looking to solo old Solo as he does hop away to safety, but IMT have opened up the Baron.
There's just no opening in IMT's offense here. It's just Golden Guardians thinking they can find an angle, but nope, the squad is ready in IMT side, and this will be a free Baron for IMT.
All right, Revenge. Oh, how'd you get here?
Oh,
He's
nice.
TP'd over.
Nice seeing you here.
Hello. Doesn't need to even get iconic, just make a choice here for the squad. IMT continuing to look really good, honestly, in these opening games.
And their schedule is going to be
here in this
interesting.
game, aggressively TPing in. Solo is straight onto Insanity, but he gets busted shot back into the team. Now going to kick him forward. Solo needs more than that, though, and Insanity's just out of there. Flashes over to the safety of the Krogs. Raises on a rampage as Destiny's found another hook. Are you kidding me? Revenge going to take down a Blaze Olive off that play, and Xerxes, I checked the Rumble ulti. It has already been used. It looks scary, but it's bad enough. Immortal's going to take Dragon number 3.
They don't miss.
All right, Raze again. The target, Gale forced out to safety. Stixay wants this kill so badly, but Destiny will deny him.
Papa Destiny, he's just there for you. He was there for Jinx earlier on, and Insanity needing a helping hand, the Lantern was there to save him. This is just so tough. Anytime Golden Guardians feel like they have an angle, nope, blocked.
How is Insanity already taking down this tower? The man has not left the bottom lane in a while, and he's the mid laner, if you need a reminder. But he takes down the inhib tower with the help of the Baron buff. The rest of the squad's going to crash through and take out mid, and it's going to be like 2 inhibs minimum at this rate.
Yeah, you're in iconic shoes. What can you really do? He does have a stopwatch, but what play is even going to make it useful? It really is on Solo, and I think you understood that earlier.
Xerxes are going to take out Chime as Revenge showstoppered him into the waiting arms of the rest of his team. And that gold lead keeps growing. The Brand's one off, but IMT aren't done. No need to recall, no need to reset. IMT just bashing through Golden Guardian's base.
Yeah, they're not going to recall. I think this feels like it's going to be an endgame situation. If you have 3 inhibitors, you're a full HP, and there's really no way for Golden Guardians to fight into you. So they're just prepping the waves at this point.
Just snap the fingers, wipe out half, and unfortunately for Golden Guardians, they hit tails every single coin flip because IMT are just cruising in this game here. A last-minute solo player, Chime has to make something happen. Solo looking for the angle, finds a kickback, but it's only Destiny as Raze dominating, takes out 2. The man's on the course for a Penta. Xerxes does at least take a third away there as Iconic finds the shutdown onto Raze as Golden Guardians try as they may. But the Bud Light ace.
And there's really no way for Golden Guardians to fight into you. So they're just prepping the waves at this point.
Just snap the fingers, wipe out half, and unfortunately for Golden Guardians, they hit tails every single coin flip because IMT are just cruising in this game here. A last-minute solo player, Chime has to make something happen. Solo looking for the angle, finds a kickback, but it's only Destiny as Raze dominating, takes out 2. The man's on the course for a Penta. Xerxes does at least take a third away there as Iconic finds the shutdown onto Raze as Golden Guardians try as they may. But the Bud Light ace is going to give Immortals their 2nd victory on the weekend, and damn, Raz, does it look good.
That's when everybody at home is going to start recalibrating where does this team fit, of course, in the docket, because IMT are just that damn good. Look at Revenge, that confidence. I feel like that top jungle synergy between Xerxes and Revenge is going to be the topic.